Teacher talking sports, what it does, what do, how we live, and taking a short break from watching the Yankees hit homer after homer this afternoon. Bring you some Detroit Tigers news. Now, the Detroit Tigers certainly look like a safe bet to win the AL Central. Their 9.5 game lead over the Kansas City Royals is the biggest lead in any MLB division. Have a half-game lead over the Toronto Blue Jays for best record in the American League. So still a lot to play for as they have 28 games remaining on the season. But other than Tarek Skubal, who looks like the Cy Young favorite once again, the starting pitching staff hasn't been anything to write home about. Now, Jackson Jobe, Reese Olson out for the season, and it's really unclear who would start game 2 for the Tigers, at least in my eyes. Now, it may be hard to remember, but this offseason, they signed Alex Cobb to a 1-year, $15 million deal. He just hasn't pitched yet. This is Chris McCoskey, veteran Detroit News sports writer. So AJ Hinch on MLB Radio said Alex Cobb was being pulled off his rehab assignment and shut down for a week. This allows the club to reset the assignment for another 30 days, but obviously a decision will have to be made before that. Time is about up again, yes. 28 games remaining, so not a lot of time. One of these comments was funny because you see Drain My Vein. Has anyone ever received that much money to never play a game? One of the comments was, have you ever heard of Anthony Rendon? Yeah, hard to remember how good he was with the Washington Nationals, with how his Angels stint has gone. But yes, you look at the Tigers depth chart, starting pitchers. So right now it lists Charlie Morton as their starting pitcher too. I think maybe Casey Mize would get that second game 2 start for now. But a guy like Jack Flaherty, who of course was traded last trade deadline and pitched so well for the Tigers before being traded, has really struggled this year. Charlie Morton, Chris Paddock, guys acquired at the trade deadline, but not top-level starters. Morton, yeah, he's pitched better, but are you going to rely on him in that playoff setting? And again, just a lot of guys injured for them. Injured list, you see Cobb, Jobe, and Reese Olson, all injured. 2 of the 3 out for the season. Will Cobb be out for the season with each passing day? Looks like it might be more likely, and you see last year just pitched in 3 games because I don't know why it's not letting me close this ad, but there we go. Because he had underwent hip surgery, the Giants traded him to the Cleveland Guardians, made just 3 starts before going in the IL with a broken nail. And now the hip problems have affected him again, where he has not pitched yet this season. And again, not looking all that likely. I mean, there's still time, certainly, but another week of not pitching, that's going to get rid of more games. And I wouldn't say that it's too late for a guy to come back after such a long layoff. I mean, look, Shane Bieber had an excellent first start with the Toronto Blue Jays. Brandon Woodruff hadn't pitched in forever, came back and has been doing quite well with the Milwaukee Brewers. So, I mean, if they could get him going, he could be a big boon for their team because the way their pitching staff's looking now, the potential is there to be a game 3 starter maybe, if he can, a guy who's consistently had under a 4 ERA through much of his career. But what are your thoughts? Can the Tigers do damage in the playoffs with Tarek Skubal and seemingly no other truly reliable playoff starter? Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.